The Crown Beyond Rags Part 1, a story of kindness, mystery, and destiny. The sun hung low over the small African village of Amuzu, painting the dusty air gold. The scent of roasted yam floated through the evening breeze, and laughter echoed from the marketplace, laughter that often turned into mockery whenever Mama Ijioma's family passed by. Papa wore a torn brown kaftan and walked with a hunch from years of hardship. Mama tied her faded wrapper tight, her eyes full of quiet sadness. Their hut stood at the edge of the village, small, cracked, and lonely. And then there was Obi, just 10, barefoot, skinny, dark-skinned, with short curly hair and eyes that held more dreams than his family's roof could contain. He wore a worn yellow shirt and brown shorts, always dusty, yet his smile was brighter than any coin. Each morning villagers mocked him. "See who dey pass, poor people pickin'," they would sneer, but Obi never answered back. Instead, he would whisper to himself, "One day something will change." That day came sooner than anyone expected. The sun was fierce that afternoon as Obi walked back from the stream, balancing an empty water pot. The road shimmered in the heat. He was tired, hungry, and ready to go home when suddenly he saw movement by the roadside. An old beggar lay there, struggling to rise. His agbada was torn and filthy, his hair gray and tangled, his hands trembling on a cracked walking stick. For a moment, Obi hesitated. No one else was around. The birds were quiet, almost watching. Then, without thinking twice, he dropped his pot and ran. "Baba, Baba, wait, don't move too much." He lifted the frail man, brushing dust off his back, helping him sit against a tree. The man's breathing was heavy, his eyes half closed, but his voice, when it came, was strong. "My son," he rasped, "why do you help me when others walk by?" Obi smiled, breathing hard. "Because I know what it means to need help, Baba." The old man looked into his eyes. His wrinkled face softened into a knowing smile. Then, strangely, the wind picked up, swirling dust around them in a quiet circle. "You have a heart," the man said slowly, "that will wear a crown one day." Obi blinked, confused. "Crown? I don't understand," but before he could finish, the man's body shimmered like heat on the horizon. The glow faded, and he was gone. The spot where he sat was empty. Only his walking stick remained, old and cracked, standing upright in the dust. Obi stumbled backward, eyes wide, breathing fast. "Baba?" he called. No answer, just the whisper of the wind echoing like a voice saying his name. He grabbed the stick and ran home, trembling. When he told Mama and Papa, they laughed it off, but deep inside he could still hear the old man's voice. "You have a heart that will wear a crown." That night, the moonlight fell on the walking stick lying beside Obi's mat, glowing faintly, like it was breathing. And then, a knock echoed at their hut door. 3 heavy knocks, slow, deep. Boom, boom, boom. Mama froze. Papa's eyes widened. Obi sat up. Who could be knocking ... that hour? The sound came again, louder this time. Boom, boom, boom. Obi reached for the walking stick. It pulsed in his hand, warm. Then a deep voice spoke from outside. "Let the boy come out." The room fell silent. Mama's lips trembled. "Obi, don't move." But Obi stood, drawn to the door, the stick glowing brighter in his grip. The voice called again, softer now. "Your kindness has been seen." The screen fades to black. To be continued? If this story gave you chills, wait till you see what happens next in part 2 of The Crown Beyond Rags. Tell me in the comments, who do you think was at the door? And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more goosebump African tales that warm the heart and shake the soul. Moral Lessons 1. True greatness is not found in wealth, but in the heart. 2. Kindness to strangers can open doors you never imagined.